Hello everyone, it's me, Blade Dragon Sonic, back again with another round of the Formula E Monoposto Championship Season 2, and look where we're headed to again. We're headed to Melbourne. Let's go to the Melbourne Prix for Season 2. Look who's on pole, it's Ravo again. Then comes Tuco and Blade Dragon Sonic. Then comes UK-Ball and the two Jaguars and Debris, then Ronnie Solo. Then comes Houghton and the Dragon Danny, the first of the two versions in Piscetta, and then Megia. Then comes Catfish, Mikasui, Tomakana, Paul Kennedy, Newman, Barber, Alan Lee, Nawawi, not Chris Hamilton, Martinez, Modizis, and Marcus Nelson. Well, Gary, they finally got all of their budget under control, thankfully, and that's not due to the governing body giving them extra money, so then they don't have to keep deducting the speed. But even with all of that, it's a dry day here in Australia. Mercedes having a 1-3 for the first time, but with Ravo on pole, let's see what goes on as we now go green in Melbourne for the second time, and Batuka's off to an absolute stormer. Blade Dragon Sonic coming under fire from UK-Ball coming through the first chicane, and he's taken in it just about P3 from the Mercedes driver. Almost there, but not quite. But finally he takes the position, and Paul County gets himself a 5-second time penalty for causing a collision in the trolley car. But even with that, Batuka back in the lead of an E3. Meanwhile, on board with Debris, it does look like the Jaguars are trying to go very long into the C3, because we all know how well that works, with Rodney Solo on the hard tyres, coming under fire, and now being passed by the Dragon Danny. And if you're wondering why the audio quality is better this time out, as Mikasui gets himself a track limit warning. Oh, that's 4 wide in the midfield then. And if you're wondering why, as Megia gets himself a time penalty for causing collision, and that's probably with Houghton, who is now down to 9. That's because I'm now using my headphone in my... Yeah, I probably should have used this earlier, but with Raven now on the back with the Tuco, he's going to get DRS on the flat, as he probably would have wanted to get. The only issue is, now that my setup is pretty heavy. On board with Blade Dragon Sonic, the championship leader, as Ronnie Solo is still tumbling down the water on his hard tires, not serving him well at all in the 10. He's got in 10th place. Also, it does look like the Mahindras are finally out of being last place in every race, because Akuri down in 21st and 22nd place. It's not that they didn't upgrade. They were around the same level as their rivals in Trilly. But now, they're gone. They're fighting each other for the last positions. They were bankrupt for so long. Blade Dragon Sonic, everyone in the top 5 was taking the fastest lap away from each other. Enjoy Bomber Barbara from Sonic Cross, by the way, you guys. God, that's the only issue I have. But I'm bored with Blade Dragon Sonic. He lost 1 position at the start to UK-Ball. Meanwhile, Andy Dragon Danny trying to get himself up into the podium position for the first time this season. And to do that, he's going to need to get past Debris, which he has. Up in the 5th place goes the Audi driver. And now it seems like almost all of the pieces are in place. So the top 3 fastest teams this season in a fight for the lead. It only takes Hughes as Firebird gets himself a track limit warning. A lot of drivers getting warnings coming through there. I'm bored with the UK-Ball then. Coming through the final 10, he's going to get DRS on Ravo, but everyone in the top 4 is going to get DRS, so I'm not sure how much that's going to matter. Everyone but Batuka, he's coming under fire from Ravo, so down the inside, and the first chicane goes very wide coming out of 2. But he's gonna have this great inside line coming through 3. And that's the lead of the race, taking it back into the Mercedes driver's hand. Raven leads for 2 seconds, and UK Ball third. But yeah, UK Ball's going to be fastest after anyone. And Firebird gets this on the 5 seconds happen on people causing collision. It never seems to be a serious collision with these guys. It's always very light. Last season, I think the Melbourne E3 might have been one of the races with the most chaos, most punctures, and someone, this man Firebird, flying over the barriers, because that's something you can do now. This is also pretty helpful for me, because like, if I can hear myself speaking, that means you guys can probably hear me. Oh yeah, emo. The Pluto now coming through the first chicane, starting with Raven still, while UK Ball kind of just sits in the middle there, waiting to see where it gets a chance to make an opportunity, but the Pluto regains the lead of E3. If I was UK Ball, I probably would have tried to take the opportunity. But yeah, Blade is on the side, back there in 4, sending the fastest jet of anyone. But is that all you can really do? The reigning world champion, leading the championship by about 50 points at the least. And he's just sitting there in 4th. I think he knows he doesn't have to get a podium in every race. As UK Ball trying to fight against Blade to try and take second place from him, but that's allowed Blade is having Sonic to turn 15 times, coming to the penultimate, and now final film here at Albert Park, and with DRS, it's going to be a straight shot coming into turn 1, and I think Blade is having Sonic taking P3 here, so 3 turn 1 we go, and that's the Mercedes driver hand, he's still going to have the inside line, even if he gets duped by speed. UK Ball's just been cut off there, so Blade is having Sonic back up into where he started, 3rd place. Meanwhile, in 7th place, we're not on board with him, but the other Maserati got himself up into 7th and currently trying to get to Daybreak. Raven taking the fastest 2nd sector of anyone as he's gotten past the 2K. But right now, I'm just trying to keep my eyes on this fight for 3rd. Blade is on Sonic. Of course, he's had the fastest lap of the E3 since the 3rd lap. Coming into the final chicane. I wonder if this fight for the top positions is finally calming down a bit. I would say so, because look at Blade is driving Sonic. Look at him, he's in P3 currently, but he's still running on the back of the Audi. I just wonder, where will he think about making the overtake? Oh no, this is going to be hard to commentate over now because this song's got lyrics. Generic YouTuber thing, only 1% of you guys who are watching in most of my videos are actually subscribed. That's not just a generic YouTuber thing, that's true. This is what happens when you're a small channel and you get thousands of views every so often. No one subscribes because they know you might have stolen them from your Discord servers. Alan Lee's actually got himself ahead of Martinez. Meanwhile, Naval is actually looking pretty slow, but he's being caught by the Mahindra of Marcus Nelson, who is somehow pressuring him. We've got a safety car! And that's Paul Kenny! Paul Kenny out! Oh, he must have gone straight on! Probably with a puncture. No, he's out as well! Oh, it's at that turn! Oh dear! And it's a scheduled stop for these guys on lap 8. But we've got a safety car now! Safety car comes out! On just lap 8 of 20, and both Triller drivers find themselves out of E3. Don't invest in cryptocurrencies, because then that's just what happens. But for the top 5, this might just be exactly what Cuban would have wanted. In 7th place, 2 seconds off the back of Avery, as all of these guys are actually closing up to the safety car. Martinez, he's coming out of the pits now, which means the safety car, it's got its lights on. You'll probably see it moving on the minimap. You won't be able to ride on board with a safety car, which is unfortunate that we don't have that feature, to be honest. I'd love to have that. But yeah, fun fact about this season. Most of the time, if there's more than one DNF in the race, there's always a good chance that two of the DNFs were teammates. Safety cars come out, next to the pits comes Bravo. The Tito stays out. Blade Dragon's on it. He comes into the pits as well. It's a double stack for Mercedes. Learning, of course, from what didn't work at Japan. UK Ball also coming into the pits on this lap. With Newton and the McLaren, and it's a slow stop for Blade Dragon Sonic. He's going to tumble down the ladder, and he comes out ahead of the now pitting the Pisietta. And he's going to come out around 8th place, I'd say. And into the pits also comes Ronnie Solo to come off of those hard, which probably could have gone to about lap 14. But he's gone up to the softs now. Better idea. That's a good idea. So right now, oh my god, it's an Audi 1-2. It's an Audi 1-2. Oh my goodness, I did not expect this. If there were 3 teams I would have expected to get 1-2s, it would of course, it's happened now. Mercedes, Maserati, and wow, Firebird and Renault up into 5th. Great job from Renault, but he hasn't come in for a second stop, has he? His first stop, yeah, he hasn't come in, and he's also got a fight in the traffic. I was expecting Jaguar to have that 1-2. But we know what happens to Audi a lot of the time anyways. They have something inexplicable happen to them. Like, we saw it last time out in Jeddah. Batuka was in 2nd, fighting for the lead. Yeah, he had pretty short tires, but he could just pull out something extra. It was lap 15, under the safety car. He could save up his tires. He could pull out something extra, he could probably win. And he got a puncture. That's what I mean by inexplicable occurrences. They're on board with Endergun Gunning now. The 2 Audi drivers, their time wear, sitting around 60%. Davies 66, Raybo came into around 90, Firebird's at 62, but let's see, what do Audi do when they fit Ender Dragon Danny? Okay, that's gonna be absolutely awful for him. He's gonna lose about 10 seconds as the last car now overtake the safety car. He's coming in for medium. He's gonna be behind everyone who is ahead of him, of course. He's behind Newton. Will he get out of the points? Oh my goodness! Marcus Nelson from the Hindra, the only driver in this championship who hasn't scored points and has competed in more than 2 races. Yeah, that's right, Scribble Life, you don't get to say that. But Marcus Nelson, the only driver yet to score points, finds himself in 9th. I'm worried. He's gonna have to be pulled in eventually, of course. But I'm worried for him, because let's just hope he doesn't get into an incident. Just making sure that it's still recording screen and audio. Stop, I'm not tapping stop yet. Okay, that would be stupid. Hey guys, you seen the Netflix Monkeys yet? Pretty good. I saw a video for teaching it. critiquing it compared to the original, not like the big was. Are you critiquing it because it's English? If so, why? Never heard this song before. It's probably some real racing free music, to be honest, I don't know. Safety car is, however, coming in at the end of this lap. It's very overcast here in Melbourne. But Batuco is going to lead us away. Half distance currently, he'll lead us away on lap 11. No, he's not leading us away. He's coming in. Debris is coming in. The top three. Everyone's peeling into the pits on lap 10 of 20 as it started to rain. There's your first raindrops, everyone. And Mercedes is going to have to try and do a perfect double stack again. But who's going to come out in the lead? This is going to have to be a quick job from Debris' pit crew as it stands up in the lead. Debris leads. The Melbourne E3, Ravo comes out second, gets Cable third, Megia's fourth, Marcus Nelson fifth, Firebird sixth, Ronnie Solo seventh, Blade Dragon Sonic eighth, Mika Sui ninth, and Tom O'Connor is 10th, then comes Houghton, Alan Lee, Newman and Batuco, your former race leader, drops all the way down to 15th place, then comes Sierra, not Lewis Hamilton, and the Dragon Danny, Catfish and Rhodesis, as Batuco's already made a move on Martinez. Didn't look that hard. But Debris has already pulled 3 seconds on Ravo. He's got the lead of the race. It's got 9 laps to keep the lead and become Jaguar Racing's first race winner. I'm pretty sure he scored the team's first podium. If not, then yes, Ronnie Solo did score the first podium with third at Sao Paulo last season. But lap 12 of 20 and Debris leads with Ravo second and New Cable third. But we're going to have to take a look at the other Jaguar because he's got the championship leader behind. He's got the slipstream, he can't have DRS because it's way too wet for that. And he's not close enough to try and do something, I guess, desperate. But he's got the inside line coming into turn 3. We're staying on board with the Mercedes driver. He keeps holding the line and he needs to try and make the overtake. And he's taken 7th from Ronnie Solo up into 7th place. Goes Blade Dragon Sonic. It was premeditated. It was wonderful and simple, to be honest. I think this is real racing music. I don't know. I don't know what song this is. Marcus Nelson in 5th place. He's got Firebird behind him, who's got Blade Dragon Sonic behind him. I think Marcus might actually be able to leave here with points, as Catfish finds himself still down in 19th place, going over some of the grass there, as Rhodesis finds himself well off the back of the pack. Yes, they had the double stack, but I didn't think it'd be that bad, Team Aguri. Also, what using this headphone jack mic means is, unfortunately, I can't swallow it. Yeah, I know. It's a sad day for humanity. And staying on board with the championship leader, the man who danced the number 1, he's going down the inside, coming into sector 2, and it's gonna be a double overtake. Can he make it? No, he can't. And he loses out on 6th and 5th place, as Firebird tries to do what he could not. So, does he go up into 5th? No, he cannot. He loses out on the position with 6 laps to go, And it does look like Debris, who is 1.7 seconds ahead of the number 7 Ravo. As Blade of Dragon Sonic now finds himself up into 6th place. Debris, it might be a fight for the lead coming into the latest stages of this E3. He's definitely leaving here with a podium. Even as he drops behind Ravo and seemingly impossibly, Cable, he can't drop down to 4th and still will not finish on the podium because that Jaguar is undoubtedly faster than the McLaren. A Cactus now ahead of Valkyrie and Blade of Dragon Sonic, Firebird, and Ronnie Solo now clearing the Mahindra. But wow, it was really an inspired decision from Mahindra to not pick either of their drivers. Lap 15 of 20, we've got ourselves 5 laps to go, and Ravo can now see Debris right ahead of him. This is going to come down to the final few laps. It's going to be Debris' defense versus the offensive power of the Mahindra and the Mercedes, and Ravo now claws him in 7/10 of a second and back, and it does actually look to be clearing up a little bit. Will it actually stop raining before the end of the E3? And imagine if it stops raining on lap 17. No one would be able to come into the pits. More than that, they would all be out on overheated intermediate tyres. We saw this happen at Las Vegas last season. Or I guess Nevada won. He tried to make the overtake on Debris. They're probably going to go 3 wide on the main straight. Coming on to lap 16, Jaguar stands the end. Ravo retakes the lead of the Melbourne E3, but Debris has got a better exit coming out of turn 2, but he's still got the inside line, has the Mercedes. It's going to swap back to be in favour of the Jaguar driver and back to the Mercedes. And Ravo leads once more here in Melbourne as into the it comes to Alan Lee and everyone behind him because it stopped raining. Like I said, I knew it was going to happen at some point, but now these guys are going to have to struggle all the way back to the pit on overheated intermediate tyres. And it's gone too hot for them. It's reached the boiling point for them intermediate tyre runners at this point. But everyone from 13th place back has found themselves in possession of a pretty good move. And so into the pits comes the top 12. And we're going to see what impact this may have on the rest of the E3. It's lap 17 now, and no offense, but I don't know if Debris is going to have the lead. It's double lead, but it's on hard. Debris retakes the lead of the Melbourne E3. Well, with 3 laps to go, Jaguar put him on hard tyres. They forfeited the win. And look at that! Cable takes the lead of the Melbourne E3. I didn't even notice it for a second there. It was just basically in the corner of my eye. But Cable leads. And Ravo's poised to take second here. On board with the Mercedes driver. He's got 11 seconds behind him. Technically, 17 seconds behind him because Megan's got himself a time penalty. And he's just trying to figure out a way to clear Debris ahead of him. Not that kind of Debris, the other kind. But now they've all got DRS. Debris, Ravo, they've got DRS. On Cable. But just can Ravo find an entry to just get past Debris. Coming into the C3, I made a prediction that we would see a double DNF from the top team. And he's taken Debris. Can he take his Cable? Not there. But yeah, I was saying, oh, Hewton's still on the inters. What have they done? And Maserati, they're leading the E3 in one hand, and they put themselves in a fire in the other. Hewton's still on intermediate. He comes to the pit finally, but look at the tire temperature. It's 135 degrees on that. 4 pit stops. You mean to tell me that they did it again? They pitted him onto the wrong tire compound. For the weather. He's got 2 laps to go, and that's not the kind of mistake that you want to make. On board with Raymond. Just got a message from David saying what happened to this. Yeah, they're still doing stuff in the Discord server. Someone's probably gonna blame that in the comments. Not maybe. But on to the ultimate lap of the E3 then. UK ball leads with Raymond behind him, but he's got DRS. He's gonna try and find every line he can. We've got fittingly climactic music going on now. It'd be a shame if comedy music stopped playing though. It's only a tenth between the two drivers. These were technically the second drivers. But in Formula 1, in Formula E, in any sport, there is no second. There is only first. And that's what Rainbow wants dearly. That's what UK Ball currently had. That's what Davies had. As you can see, we've got cyan, blue, and pink. Jaguar in the background. Rainbow with DRS finally reclaims the lead of the Melbourne E3. His teammate, meanwhile, 2 seconds off the back of the McLaren with a 5-second time penalty to their name. So he doesn't need to pass him this place on the side. But now, UK Ball's got the DRS. Coming to the first chicane, he gets forced wide. Who's going to take it? Coming into turn 3, I think with the inside line, UK Ball's going to have the race lead. It's the final lap of this Melbourne E3. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, please subscribe to the channel. Oh, coming into September, you will see a lot less of things and a lot more of what I actually like posting. Not just league racing, but you will still get that league racing mix. Just a lot less of it. It's meant to be the fastest first sector of anyone. Everyone just wants to try and set the fastest lap today. I mean, on the final lap. That's how it's always been. There are overtakes all over the field. But I just want to give a shout out to this man, Marcus Nelson. 10th place, 5 seconds behind him. He's going to take the first points for his team, but coming out of the final turn, the second win of the season, the Maserati, and it goes to UK Ball. Rainbow second and Debris third. Then will come Blue Dragon Sonic whether or not he gets past Megia because of his 5-second time penalty. Then should come Megia as Bladed Dragon Sonic resets his own fastest lap of the E3. Then comes Ronnie Solo, Batuko, Firebird, Mikasui, Marcus Nelson taking home his first points of the season and getting them off the board. Then will come Ender Dragon Danny, Newman, Sierra, Tom O'Connor, Alan Lee, Catfish, Hewton, once again screwed over by an awful strategy. Not Lewis Hamilton, Martinez, and Modistis. And your non-finishers were both fully fast. Firebird actually gonna drop down to P10, so that's Nelson getting a P9 finish, I believe. But Megia does only drop down to P5. And that also means that this race is Blade Dragon Sonic's first non-podium finish of the season. So this is your podium then, everybody. Different team on every step of the podium. UK Ball wins the Melbourne E3. Raver was second, and Debris was third. Then came Bladed Dragon Sonic, Megia, Ronnie Solo, Batuko, and Mikasui. Then came Marcus Nelson for Mahindra Racing, bringing home 2 points for the Mahindra squad. Then came Firebird for Renault, Ender Dragon Denny, Newman, Picietta, Tom O'Connor, Alan Lee, and Catfish. Then came Houghton, not Lewis Hamilton, Martinez, and Modizis. The non-finishers were Paul Canny and Mohamed Nawawi, the Trophy Grand Prix. In the driver's standings, we've obviously had a bit of change. Lady Dragon Sonics then keeps the lead on the championship that he's had a stranglehold of since race 2. Actually no, since like race 1 actually. Race 3, because like Ravo won. I'm going on a tangent. Then comes Ravo in second with 93 points. Then Ukable on 82 points, just one ahead of the Tuco. Then comes Houghton on 54 points. Mikasui on 38 points. Daybreeze on 36 points and Ronnie Solo on 30. Then comes Picietta on 28 points. Mega on 26 points. Catfish on 22 points. And the Dragon Danny on 21 points. Newman on 18 points. Tom O'Connor on 16 points, tied with Paul Canny. Then comes Alan Lee on 4 points. Marcus Nelson on 2 points. Very nice from Mahindra. Then comes Trophy Grand Prix. Mohamed Awawi on 1 point, tied with not Lewis Hamilton and Cybert. The non-point scorers so far are Martinez and Reditas. And you all know what that means. That changes something in the Constructors' Championship. Not really at the top though. Mercedes EQ still leads on 236 points. That is exactly 100 ahead of Maserati, who are on 136. Then comes up Paper Audi Sport on 102, Jaguar Racing on 66, Dragon Racing on 56 points, yes, Virgin Racing on 50 points, Grand Neon on 42 points, Trilly Grand Prix on 17 points, Renault on 5 points, Mahindra on 2, and Team Aguri only on 1 point. See you next time then, for the Berlin E3. Can you believe that we're actually going to Berlin and not Barcelona?